everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
You have no idea how much this night means to me. This night will forever change my life. Thank you so much, Houston, Texas.
If you went to the Lizzo concert last night at the Rodeo, you know exactly what I'm finna say. That concert was so forced. That was one of the most forced things that I've witnessed in a long time. I don't know if she was trying to prove that she was black or overly prove that she was from Houston. Like, it was just so much going on. For you to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing, I feel like you're taunting us. Like, I feel like you're trying to rage bait us at the concert. Because first of all, yes, Lift Every Voice and Sing is the black national anthem. It's not even February no more. And I get that we're supposed to celebrate our black history every day and shouldn't just be a month. And yes, understood. But at the same time, Lift Every Voice and Sing? Oh, and don't let me forget her rapping Mo City Dawn, sounding like Miss Rachel from YouTube. Then, for you to bring out the Walls group to do Total Praise. Total Praise is another, like, black national church anthem, in my opinion. Like, if you don't know Total Praise as a black person, it's been rendition 50 times, first of all. If you don't know Total Praise at this point, like, you probably going. You did 5 snippets of Total Praise for what just to bend over and twerk with a flute is insane to me. It didn't fit. It was forced. Then for you to bring out a La Booty doll, like, I don't listen to Lizzo songs enough, so I don't know if she talk about La Booty dolls in her songs, but to bring out a La Booty doll to do a TikTok dance was just like, it was just getting more exhausting by the second. It was so forced, and it was just like, you really wanted us to see, you know, she said, baby, I'm in Houston 50 times, and it was just like, baby, the real of us that talk like that, we don't sound like that. Like, we really say it and it ain't on purpose. It's by accident. Like, that's just how we talk. My thing was, when Lizzo first started losing weight, she did an interview about how the main people that supported her being fat are the same people that stopped supporting her and canceled her when she lost the weight. In reality, she lost that weight for being a mean girl to them dancers that she was the same size as, calling them big and all that. So when she came out, her audience was of a certain color and crowd. And when they canceled her, now she needed a black vote. But yeah, it was forced, and she sounded great. I love that she had a TSU band, which is another part of forced to me, but she sounded great, but it was all over the place. Tell me what y'all think about it.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. They saying Lizzo's Houston Rodeo performance was trash, but anyway, that's just one opinion. Let's hear this other opinion real quick.
This message is for Lizzo. This message is for Lizzo. Okay? Thank you. From the bottom of my heart. Okay? Thank you. Lizzo, I apologize. I'll be the first to say it. Lizzo, you might have seen my video. I do apologize. I talk cold cash shit. I was not going to come see you for my birthday, but the Lord said, go see Lizzo. The Lord said, you need to go see Lizzo. I am overly grateful that I went and saw Lizzo. When I tell you, I was talking shit because, okay, some of her songs, not my cup of tea, some. But that's because Lizzo plays for everybody. She's that person that's a chameleon in the room. She did piss me off when she got her song. She had remade the 99 and 2000. I'm working with some Cashapp. And she started rapping on it. And then she wanted to twerk. And she didn't twerk her ass she didn't put the original song on when she got to twerking. That pissed me off. But when I tell you, she came out tipping on fofos and was playing a flute and brought out Slim Thug, Mike Jones, and motherfucking Paul Wall, the people champ. She brought out Mike Jones. I ain't seen Mike Jones since I was yay high. She had us up in that bitch. She brought out a little boo-boo. She said, I do ratchet more than you do, and brought out a little boo-boo. It wasn't dressed. So I can't outdress your little boo-boo, Lizzo. Okay? Because you had that bitch naked. But she twerked her ass. The little boo-boos got the twerking. Baby, when I tell you, we was singing gospel hymns. She did lift every voice and sing. I should insert the clip. Because I was hollering it. I wasn't hollering it, but I was singing it to the top of my lungs. Because why do y'all want to... The black people. Come on now. Come on now. But y'all want this from... Come on now. But I don't want to be political in
Oh
it.
yeah, see, that's a totally different perspective from a different person. So we're getting mixed reviews from the Lizzo concert, but we're gonna get into more of the concert. Let's...
Hold on. Did anybody see Lizzo at Houston Rodeo last night? Lizzo pulled up serving cowgirl energy with boots and tassels and all. Then she jumped into the Houston culture, rap culture, bringing out Slim Thug, Mike Jones, and Paul Wall. Baby, I would have been on the floor in that building. You hear me?
So I just want to share the details about Lizzo Bowl real quick. This was my first time going to a Lizzo concert, and baby, it did not disappoint. So let me share a few details that I think just ate in chef's kiss for you. So I went to Houston Rodeo and Livestock Show. That's what it's officially called. And it's a big deal in Houston. If you've never gone, you should definitely come. It's always in March. And for the full month of March, what's great about it is there's always a concert. And each night, and it starts usually, I think, from like March 1st through the 22nd. Don't quote me on those dates, but somewhere around there. But the first Friday in March is always Black Heritage Night. And on that night, that's when we come out. And then there's always a Black artist to represent for the culture. And this year, they had Lizzo. Now, for those who don't know, Lizzo is from Houston, born and raised. And she said she's been trying to do this. This has been in the making for 5 years for her. So now it's actually it was a full circle moment as well. And she said, because growing up, she always went to the rodeo when she was young. And just so that people understand Houston culture, rodeo is a big deal. Rodeo is a big deal. It brings out millions of people, and they have great concerts and acts. Last couple of years, they had Bumby, and Bumby would bring and invite friends. It would be Bumby and friends, but this year they didn't go with Bumby, which is cool. A couple of years ago, they had Drake. When Drake came, he raised the bar because his tickets were astronomical. Cardi B has come, Meg has performed. Like, they have great concerts, but that's not the only thing. Like, because it's the rodeo, of course you got country and western and like all the big names. I think Tim McGraw is gonna be performing. Who else? I have a list. Lainey. I can't think of her name, but I like her. She's performing next week. Shabuzi is performing. Each night there's a different entertainer that performs. And so that's what kind of makes it great. But when I looked at some of the lineup, I was thinking, shoot, you almost got to have a whole lot of change to come to all these different shows because you got to buy different tickets each time. Back in the day, you used to could pay $40, and that gets you into the concert and the carnival, because there is a carnival as well, the rodeo and everything. And then you had access to all the things. Now they done got smart on us. They're increasing the cost of the tickets for the concerts, and so it's costing a little bit more. All I'm trying to tell y'all is Lizzo's show was top tier. It was amazing, and I'm so glad. And I want to tell y'all about it. First of all, the tickets indicate that the entertainer is supposed to come out at 9:15. Lizzo came out at approximately about 9:20, which is perfect. So what I would tell folks, if if you go to the concerts, if you're going to go to the rodeo, the concerts, the entertainers during the week, they come out on the weekend, they come out at 9. On the weekend, they come out at 6, I think they said. So keep that in mind. And you can bring in different things. They're not really strict about security in the way that they are like football games and stuff like that when you're going to NRG. But it was an experience. She sang all her great songs. She saved Truth Hurts and then something else toward the end. I thought she was going to bring out Cardi, because Cardi had her concert in Houston the other day on Wednesday. And I thought Cardi would just stay, but then Cardi had other concerts in like Austin. I think she went to Dallas too, maybe, so she couldn't stay. But Lizzo still sang What's Going On from Cardi's album. But she did all her songs. She looked good. She performed well. Everybody was dancing, having a good time. It was just, the energy was amazing. But then it was so Houston. She came out in a slab. If you don't know what that is, she had the low riders with the rims and the candy paint. It's so Houston. If you know, you know. Then, where everybody was always wondering, who was she going to bring out? And of course, she does bring out Slim Thug, Mike Jones, and then Paul Wall. That did it. That did it. And if you're a Houstonian, you know, tipping, still tipping. If you don't know what steel tipping is, it's probably because you're not from here and you wouldn't get it. But if you are from here, Texas and all the surrounding cities, you know steel tipping, and still on point. And so that was exciting. What did we eat? We ate some great things, but I want to point out that the concert was amazing. Then the rodeo is always amazing, because that's another time that we get into character. We come out true fashion, and the cowboys be looking good. Y'all think y'all don't want a cowboy till y'all see how fine they are. So the Cowboys were looking good, and then the food was good. I miss Miss Tina's booth, but maybe I'll go back this week. And then also I missed Hideout. I by the time we finished with the concert and stuff, and we got there early, we left on time because we wanted to miss the traffic. But what was crazy was the train when we were getting ready to go back to our park, to where we parked. Oh my God, we parked downtown. It's a story with that, but we had some good parking, got a good parking deal. But caught the train, rode down to NRG, and then we got off. That was no problem. Coming back was what was crazy, because we were packed like sardines on that train. But it was still cool. Everybody was cool and everybody had a good time. Everybody enjoyed it. Lizzo got off though. If you've never gone to a Lizzo concert, I don't know what to tell you. I hope you get to go one day.
So that was a full rundown. It seems like everybody enjoyed it. I don't know what the first lady thought about the video, about the Lizzo concert. Maybe she's just not a Lizzo fan, or maybe, I don't know. You know, just let me know what y'all thoughts is, because we're going to get more into it.
Lizzo put on a great show. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This was probably my favorite rodeo performance that I've ever seen. Don't get me wrong, I love Bun B when he be bringing out all his friends and stuff. And I kept telling people, I was like, she's gonna bring somebody. You can't just take Bun B's night and not keep the tradition of bringing somebody. And to be real, I actually forgot that 5 years ago, yes, when the rodeo was canceled because of COVID, she was supposed to perform. So that did make sense. But this was such a Houston performance. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I didn't know that she could sing like that because the mic was on. She had the TSU marching band there. She rode out on a slab. She had a Labubu dancing. She was throwing ass in circles. And the woman is fine. Oh my God, she looks so good. Oh, she's so pretty. I had a good time. That was a good time. Everybody that was talking bad about Lizzo, y'all missed out. She put on a good show. I'm about to drop these clips. And then there was Slim Thug and Mike Jones. And oh my gosh, it was just great. It was so good.
Gasoline always.
You have no idea how much this night means to me. This night will forever change my life. Thank you so much, Houston, Texas. I grew up coming to the rodeo at the Astrodome, and I never in a million years thought I would be here tonight. Thank you for supporting me, holding me down, lifting me up, and appreciating me for who I am. Thank you so much, Houston. I love you right back, baby.
Now you're talking.
Wow.
Yes.
This is so iconic. Thank you so much. And
girl.
there's turquoise on it.
Yes, ma'am.
You guys do it different every year? Or?
Yes.
Okay. I love that. Special just for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay! Thank you.
Big bell buck. It's that 6'6", the stick in your chick. Ball sipping, Grant Wood grain gripping, still tipping on fofos, rapping fofos, pimping fofos, and I'm blowing on that endo. GameCube Nintendo, 5% 10, so you can't see it in my window. These niggas don't understand it. Top down and axis with a big block, I can't be. This boss belt buckle under my mission. Oh, Gucci shades upon my braids. It's free well sliding like an escapade. Hey, if y'all don't know, if you're not really paying attention, that's the original beat. They not even playing the beat from the video version. They playing the original version beat. But listen. That was the only part I would have wanted to see. I shout out to Lizzo, man. She really turned that thing up. You know what I'm saying? But I grew up listening to Swisher House and Screwed Up, Click. You know, DSR, a lot of Texas music. Mr. Lucci and Mr. Pookie. Mm, shout out to Lil Kiki, Paw Wow, Zero, Trey the Truth, um, Lil Flip. Um, man, you know, that was like my childhood. So like when you think about it, like riding being 14, 15, 16, and you ride and that's what you listening to. So um then becoming an adult and putting that in your tape deck, or we had CDs by the time I was driving. We had CD players, so by the time, but when I was first driving in my mom's car, I had everybody's tape dubbed, or I had the tape that you put into the tape deck, and you had a CD player that you play the CD in. You know what I'm saying? And you plug in. You got to plug into the cigarette lighter so you can keep your CD player charged. Because my mama didn't want to put a stereo in her car, so I just kept that on deck so I can, bump, this new Swisher House mixtape, because it was like one every weekend. We had to go to Next to Justice. I know we had to go to Justice. It's a record store in the city that they used to bring their tapes to. So when they say when Swisher House and them or Slim Thug and them be saying that they was bringing tapes up here, they was really bringing tapes up here. You know what I'm saying? CDs. They was really bringing them up here, or shipping them up here, or whatever the case. And so we'd get to before the Kappa. Then it was like hearing the Kappa, so you'd be like, all right, got to get down there. By the time I was like 16, I think I was 17 or 18, finally made it to one. So it was just like all hearing all that, when I hear music like that, and if I could go to a concert, it'll just take me back to when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember, I think I was in high school, or maybe just out of high school when that song came out. It was like 2000, early 2000s. When that song came out, and I don't know if I was in high school or not, but the fact of the matter is that's what we was rocking. So I mean, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how much they would cherish the music 20 years from now when they hear their music, because I don't know if y'all really. There's not some songs that y'all can really resonate with, because the songs is here one day and gone the next. What you going? Oh, I remember the dude that doing this TikTok dance with it. It's like, that it ain't nothing like when you heard Nelly had the streets on fire with going down, down, baby, your street in the rain. It was summertime, nigga. That shit was popping, cuz. Um, when it yeah, when that came out, and when Juvenile came out with Back That Ass Up. When Juvenile came out with Back That Ass Up, man, listen, mind you, that song been out. Back That Ass Up was out for like a year, but it just started playing and playing. And then it was at every barbecue for like the next 6 years. It ain't too many songs like that. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too many songs like that come out now. Like I'm telling you, Tipping on Four Fours Still Tipping came out 20 years ago, bro. 20 years ago. Over 20 years ago. Gotta be over 20 years ago. And you telling me that like this is still come on and beat and jam? Yeah, it will. 'Cause it just don't understand. You just don't understand music. That music was different back then. I don't know. Today it's good. It's still good music out. Like Lizzo is good. She's 100%. That bitch. I like my favorite artist right now. Female artist is Man, what's that? I just anyway. Damn, why? God. Anyway, I like Tim's. Tim's is crazy. Doja Cat. Doja Cat is I like listening to Doja Cat, man. Her songs go hard in the paint. So Lizzo, Tim's, Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj, what's that other chick that was that be stealing everybody's, she don't really steal everybody. She remake everybody's song. The light skinned chick, her name has something to do with being mixed with black and white. God damn, what's her name? I forget everybody's name, but I don't listen to them like that. Oh, Mulatto, Lotto, Big Lotto, yeah, Lotto. Yeah, her music is good. Cardi B, I like Sexy Red Heart. Oh, Glorilla hard, and Megan Thee Stallion, Meg Thee Stallion. Yeah. Oh, is it Megan Thee Stallion or Meg Thee Stallion? Whatever it is. Yeah, it's a lot of good women, female artists that could do what Lizzo did. But I think them picking Lizzo was a great choice. For Houston, they only got Meg Thee Stallion left. I don't think they're gonna do Travis Scott. They scared of him. Travis Scott will bring out a totally different crowd. If they can't bring Travis Scott there. They can't bring Travis Scott to the rodeo. It'll be something that they ain't never seen before. But anyway, shout out to Lizzo, big dog.
Everyday people.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.